Hey, we are back with the third and final segment here with the interview with Steven Faught, owner of Shenandoah Automotive and Rittenhouse Automotive. So Steven, as we start winding this down here, I wanted to ask you about credentials, different affiliations, trainings that you have.
Well, we have ASE certified technicians, which means they go through special classes and testing to get that certification. You have to pass the test. We have worked through a company called the ATI Automotive Training Institute to get a lot of training for our office staff, which is in Baltimore.
Really? Okay.
Shenandoah Automotive is the only independent AAA certified shop probably within 50 or 60 miles of here, which is about a year-long certification through the AAA company. So we have a lot of that. Technicians go to technical training usually 2 or 3 times a quarter. There are evening classes, sometimes a Saturday class that we come in and do to make sure they're up to par. And then also between the technicians and the office staff, we're trying to create a leadership culture here. So between executive leadership classes, emerging leader classes that we've done, there's even a speakers class that that I went through with you guys that was incredibly helpful. So we're trying to make sure that we're training all the technical skills, but we're also training the other side of that with leadership, which just helps the company culture as a whole.
Fantastic. Now, Steven, the emerging leader development course that he's talking about, he went through with Wes and I with Dub Development and Consulting, and we just wanted to share that we were excited to have you and your team as a part of that. Not often do automotive organizations, at least thus far, engage in developing their people.
Sure.
So it's really great to see that.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, you are also a part of our not emerging leader, you are a part of our emerging leader development program, but also the Executive Leadership Elite Think Tank, which is a quarterly leadership think tank that Wes and I put together here locally. What were your takeaways from that, or even just one major takeaway?
That was a great class. Both of them really great classes. The executive one, it was really interesting to be able to get together with other business owners or higher level managers and just learn different techniques. It could be an entirely different industry, but when it came to the culture and the leadership, it was really amazing to be able to hear some of the other people's stories. Be able to tell some of the things that we've been successful with, so we can grow as a whole.
Great. We appreciate that feedback, and it was great for Steven to be a part of that group with us. Part of that, what we call ELETT, the Executive Leadership Elite Think Tank, is a roundtable that we put together to bring CEOs, business owners like Steven, high-level executives together for that collaboration that he's speaking of. So anything else you want to add before we wrap up, Steven?
That basically covers it. And I know we talked about the emerging leader part of it, which was the online course. I have basically sent all of our office staff, all of our managers through that class. I've participated at one point in time, and it's made an incredible difference, especially with all 3 of us going through the class. And we kind of made it a goal for all of us to share our homework with each other so we could hold each other accountable to the things that we're learning, and just grow as a whole. So that one was a great one as well.
That really sets you apart too. It really does. So as we're wrapping up here, Steven, tell everyone where they can find you here at Shenandoah Automotive.
We were just off the corner of 42 on Erickson Avenue down the south end of Harrisonburg.
So come by and see Steven, and thanks for watching our interview.